All right, get another one going, I guess. So we got a bit of a different scene today, as you guys can tell. We are not at the mill site today. So where we are at is in the woods, I guess. Not quite in the woods yet, but we'll get there. So what I'm doing today is I've got a bid job, something I've bid out or bid to myself or been bid by me. It's a process we call up here free use. So the state of Alaska allots each adult resident 10,000 board feet per year that you can apply for through the U.S. Forest Service. So state of Alaska offers it, Forest Service facilitates it. So what it is you can go out and select trees and harvest them yourself and mill them yourself for projects on your property. So either you can build a home with it, you can build shops, sheds, anything in that realm. There are restrictions around it, but that is mostly what we're looking at. I bid this as a job, and that's what we're doing this week. We got something else in front of us. This is ultimately part of what I'm hoping to do. You know, for the variety of it. I love doing the mill, and that's really exciting, and that's what my main focus is. But when opportunities present like this, go out and cut, then that's what we're gonna do. So I'm not a trained faller. I've never worked under those circumstances. When we first moved here in 2016, I cut a ton of firewood. For about 2 years, I cut a lot of firewood. So I've fallen a lot, and I've been very careful. That's very important, to take your time. But ultimately, I'm not trained. I don't have any certificate or anything like that. The bugs are out in force today. That'll be fun. I'm excited about this. This is a lot of fun. I love falling trees. It's really exciting to me. I've got to be really careful and take my time. I'm out here by myself, which, you know, some may not say is very smart or advisable, but ultimately it's just, you know, I do this or I sit at home and wait till somebody can be out here with me, and I don't have that. It's not an opportunity. So I'm right with the Lord, and you know, we pray that everything goes well, and I trust that it will. So out here just trying to provide for my family and do what's best. And I'm super excited about the opportunity. This came at a great time. Got a lot of other things coming down the pipe. Got some messages, some phone calls coming in. Now that people are getting the word out that the mill's up and going and seeing things happening. So I'm really excited about what the next few weeks hold and what the summer holds. And yeah, we'll get into it and see what we can make happen. Getting over some sort of a cold or something. I was down hard this weekend. Thought it was going to be a wrap Friday night, but I'm a bit of a wuss when it comes to getting sick, or maybe in general, I don't know. I broke that one. I was afraid I was going to. It's a ways up the tree. I mean, closer to the top, and you know, kind of is what it is at this point. I can't unbreak the tree. But there's just that big edge along there, and yeah, where I ended up dropping it, it was just too much. I was afraid it was gonna happen. It happened. It's not, you know, what can you do now, huh? Things are going great. That was my 8th tree. I'm gonna keep plugging away. I'd really like to get 10. If I could get 11, 12 today, that would be awesome. That would just put me ahead of schedule. I really, at the beginning of the day, I was like, there's just no way. But now that I've gotten through it, yeah, things are going well. So I'm gonna run down this sucker and limb it up. So I got this one right here. Not a big one by any means, but we're gonna shoot for that gap right there, right, basically right at the front of the excavator. It's not nearly that tall, so it'll brush. I mean, it'd be pretty close, but it's not that tall. So a little bit of stuff to deal with here to get there, but I think once it gets going, it'll slide right through that. It may brush that hemlock pretty good with some branches, but that is quite all right. And then we've got, why we're taking this one first is we got 1 and then 2 right behind it, so we kind of need to start clearing some way here. So that's 3 of them. Oh. That's a heavy girl. I think I'm gonna lay this one down a little bit differently, out of the way of the rest of them. Shoot for straight through there. A nice gap there, and it's getting pretty heavy loaded with limbs over there. Got a few trees buried underneath of them, so if I can, I'm gonna take it that way. And then we'll see about this bigger one. That breeze feels good. I'm out of shape, guys. Phrase has always struck me a little weird, like, I don't know. I'm in a shape. May not be a desirable one, but it's a shape nonetheless, right?